Afternoon, please welcome Kristen Schaal.
Showing up today. It really means a lot that you're here. This is a really beautiful theater. I'm here actually to support my comedy partner Kurt Brownmuller is taping his hour special for Comedy Central tonight. If you guys want to go after this, that's why I'm here. Yeah. And then the Hillary Clinton campaign called me and asked what I was up to, and I said I was going to be in Portland, and they were like, do you want to do something? And I was like, I want to do everything. So I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm sorry, I thought your mayor was going to be here and your Congress lady, but they're in Salem. So you got me. I just wrote up some comments about what I feel about Hillary, and I'm just going to read them to you. I guess I'm sort of preaching to the choir here, but we'll see. Maybe we got some holdouts. I really love Portland, by the way. It's my favorite city because it is the most delicious city, and it is so beautiful, and I want to move here at some point. It's my dream to just like open a gothic themed pet salon, call it the Catacombs. Just enjoy it. But you know, if Trump is president, I bet that dream will most likely fade away. Just kidding. It faded away as soon as I said it because I don't really like cats. But you know, if Trump is our president, I think we can easily imagine Biff's empire from Back to the Future 2, which was inspired by Trump. That is a real fact. That's what they thought they would see. But I can also see a worse picture if he gets elected, which is this country is going to be divided even deeper and the mistrust is going to grow. Trump wants to profile you know, all Muslims, and it doesn't make any sense. If we're going to go down that road, you know, the majority of shooters and mass shootings are white males, so we should probably profile white males.
Woo!
And all men, because you're all violent. Sometimes. Oh, sorry. Is there a man on the lights? Was that a ghost? You can still see me. I love a spotlight. But I'll take it. Okay, great. We're on. Let's see. The New York Times, did you guys get a chance to see that they endorsed Hillary Clinton this morning? Yes. They praised her capacity to rise to the challenges that this country faces, and it's a great, well-written piece if you get a chance to read it. And it also said something that's so important, and that is that Hillary Clinton is much more of a candidate than simply not a Donald Trump. So why is she not running away with the election? Okay, well, I'm going to hit you over the head with that right now. As a country, we have dragged our feet about giving women power. It's less than 100 years before women have been given the right to vote. Women get a mere 5% of CEO jobs in America out of the 500. Women get paid less than men for doing the same work. The USA is dead last when it comes to paid maternity leave in developing countries. Women's choices about their bodies are being challenged in the highest courts regularly. Planned Parenthood, an institution that is there to assist in women's reproduction health, is demonized. Thousands of rape kits go untested. Only 3 out of 100 rapists will spend a day in prison. And 40 states in this country tax tampons as a luxury item. I don't know about you, but I think if we all get together and just collectively stopped wearing them in public, maybe we would get paid to wear tampons. Just a theory. And those are just some statistics off the top of the head when I sat down to think about this. It's still not a cakewalk to be a woman in the United States in 2016. And Hillary Clinton has been under the microscope for decades. Everything about her we pretty much know. And yet some people still don't trust her. Why? I think it's because people are suspicious that a woman has made it this far. Imagine if Mr. Trump was Mrs. Trump. I mean, can you even imagine if a Mrs. Trump was able to spout all of the things that he has said? We would never have seen him go this far. She would be in a loony bin spouting out to a brick wall. And imagine now if Hillary was a man with her resume and her loyalty to her family and her absolute presidential demeanor during the Senate Benghazi hearings. I do not think that the polls would be this close. Here's a more specific example. During a Larry King interview, I was caught off guard when Larry mentioned he hated Hillary Clinton's voice. She's consistently criticized for her voice, that when she gets impassioned, it hits a certain grating pitch. As a voice actress, with this voice, I am hyper aware of people's voices, and I've never noticed anything out of the ordinary about hers. She sounds like the majority of women. And maybe that's the pitch that's grating on certain people. It's the first time that they have heard a woman speaking from this particular position of authority. Since this country's conception, you've only heard a man's voice, and it sounds different. Well, my friends, it's a refreshing sound to me, and it's a voice that needs to be heard. We need to get louder. Woo! Yeah. We're not going to change the minds of the people who are voting for Trump, okay? Everything that Trump has said and done to the people that are supporting him now are just buying it. They're eating up his smoke and mirrors and their lost causes, okay? Just let them go. The people we need to shout out to are the young people, maybe not this young, but a little bit older than these two, who don't realize yet how important this election is. I was one of those young adults not too long ago. Just kidding. It was like 100 years ago. But I remember the election was not one of my priorities. It was more like, where do I get a 40 and a slice of pizza? I'm hungry. Oh my God, I can't get a job. And I wish someone had woken me up and told me that I should go out and vote. We need to wake these people up, these people in the peripheries. The Bernie fans that are abstaining or third partying, talk to them. I would say use kind, loving words. It worked for me a little bit on Twitter, just a little bit. They come from a place of wanting what's good for the country, but I think their bitterness has sort of clouded the big picture for them, and they need to be handheld. Anyways, sorry. They're bullish. Okay, the Birdie fan in the house. All right, I love him. We all love Birdie, but you gotta vote for Hillary. I mean, my God. Okay. I'm so tired of being timid about issues that are important to me and issues that are taking the lives of people in this country, particularly gun control. Anyone, yeah, thank you. Anyone who can live in a time where children get mowed down with a semi-automatic rifle and their first reaction is to protect that weapon is crazy. But now I'm starting to think that anyone who is in a gun debate, who is just timidly tiptoeing around the issues and saying like, very just to calm the other side, that maybe it is the guns. I'm starting to think that those people are crazier, okay? We need to be louder than the gun nuts. After Sandy Hook, we should have lost our freaking minds. And Hillary Clinton has a terrible, awful score with the NRA. They can't stand her. They are not fans of hers, and that just intensifies my girl crush on her. Woo! Gotta get that done. Hillary's going to lead the way, and I think she's going to be one of our best presidents. I really, really believe that. No other candidate has been tested as much as she has. No other candidate has had to prove that they can take the pressure of a campaign while carving out a brand new niche in our society. A woman who will rule you, and no, she is not your mother. She is a badass individual. There is a constant cloud of sexism in this country that we're just getting used to it. And we're scared to even look at it. And let's not lose one of the most important elections in our lives because our country would rather see an unqualified, narcissistic reality show star dude run this country into the ground than a woman who has dedicated her life to public service and will get things done. We have to be the loudest ones. We have to be as brave as Hillary and have her back. That's my speech. And that's another thing I've noticed is when Obama was running, it was so cool to be an Obama head, right? Like there's a cool caching, like of course we're all voting for Obama. But to say that you are in love with Hillary Clinton, there's a bit of a stigma to it, and I honestly feel like it's coming from a real change, a real overhaul of the patriarchy. Like it lives in places that we can't see or feel. It's subtle and it's there, but we should not care. She is the best candidate. She is the most awesome. She'll be the most awesome president we've ever had, and she will change so much. So don't be afraid to be a big old Clinton head and just be proud of it. Thank you.
Up for Kristen Schaal. Thank you so much. And something even better than supporting the next president of the United States, get a photo with Kristen Schaal. All right, so hang around, grab some beers, we'll take some photos, and have fun. Thank you again so much for coming out to support the next president of the White House. See you later. All right. Thanks, everybody.